What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 22 Ultimate Team video. Big day for MUT content. We got the Campus Heroes promo. Earlier, we dropped two different videos, one on a method. I definitely recommend checking that video out. It's a way to get a bunch of 89 overall Campus Hero cards for really cheap, and I think it's a good starting block to kind of boost your team as we start early on in the year in MUT 22. The first video we put out was explaining the whole Campus Hero promo and how you can get 3 free 89 overall Campus Hero cards. So we completed our solos. We're going to open up one of the packs where we get to pick one of our free 89 overall Campus Hero cards, and I'm going to break down the top 10 out of the 19 that you get to choose from and then kind of narrow it down to my top 3. So let's get on into it. Now, I really encourage you guys to go watch the video from earlier today. Both videos will be linked down below in the comment section as a pinned comment, but really quick here, the pack that we're going to be opening up, it's a fantasy pack, it's a net pack. You cannot trade these cards, you cannot auction them, and you cannot collect them, but it is a fantasy pack where all 19 options are available to me, and we're going to go ahead and get to pick one. The way that I got this pack, and remember, you can get up to 3 of these. Well, you can get 3 free ones. There's a little bit of a difference between one of the 3, but the way that I got this one we're going to open is just by going to our ultimate challenges. And if you want to see how to get the other 2, like I said, go check out the videos from earlier today. We went to Campus Heroes, and the milestone of 80 stars is going to get you this 89 overall NCAT All-Conference Fantasy Pack. So that's what we're about to open here. The solos weren't too bad. You can kind of cherry pick them as you get closer to 80. You don't have to play all of them. You can skip around. There's, you don't have to play certain ones if you don't want. There's a few kind of like half games in there that I really didn't want to be bothered with. Now, there are some objectives for this promo, and those are going to help you get the second free of 3 cards, and you need to get up to 100 stars. So I recommend, if you're not going to go all out and not get the 120, at least try to get 100 for the objectives, because you're going to need 100 stars to get your second of 3 free cards. So here's the pack. Let's go ahead and open it. We'll break down our top 10. These are going to be in no particular order, and the reason is, it's early in the year. Everybody can use at least one of these cards. There's probably a ton of different spots to fill on your roster where you can get better, unless you have like the best overall God Squad already in the game. So here is the pack. Here's all 19 of the cards. And number 1, again, this is no particular order. I'm just going to start on the back end. We'll go with Mike Pouncey. Now, Pouncey is the best offensive lineman. I think there's only 2 to choose from between John Hanna and Mike Pouncey, but basically what I looked at on this card was he is more balanced than John Hanna, meaning that he has, I think he had better pass block, and then his run block is 88, pass block 89, versus Hanna, I think, had like 89 run block and 87 pass block. So these types of promos and programs where you get free cards, they're a lot of fun to pick these types of cards like centers and offensive linemen, because you don't want to spend your coins on those types of cards, right? I've been playing this game mode long enough. It's just not fun spending your coins, your hard-earned coins, on offensive linemen. So it's a good opportunity with these types of free packs, and remember, you can get up to 3 of them, to use these nat cards on positions that you don't really want to spend your coins on. And then you can allocate your coins towards the skill position players, the quarterbacks, the wide receivers, running backs, cornerbacks, etc. But Mike Pouncey, the best offensive lineman to choose out of this pack. So let's talk about pass rushers now, because there's a lot of them in here, and there's some really good ones. The first one we're going to go over is AJ Hawk. He has the highest block shed rating out of all 19 cards that you can choose from here. And honestly, pretty solid speed, 86 speed, and then you mix in the 89 block shed. His archetype is more of a run stuffer, so you probably can still get some good pass rush from him with that speed. But overall, 89 block shed, he is the way to go there for run stopping. When it comes to power moves, and man, the Packers got really lucky with this for theme teams as it goes, right? Power moves, the best power move, highest power move rating out of all of these cards is Reggie White. Now, he is a left end, but honestly, you could also play him at defensive tackle, 77 speed. He's got 89 strength, 87 acceleration, and then just, look, block shed's 88, power moves 90, finesse moves 82, not great, but I mean, he has the highest power move. Block shed is only -1 compared to AJ Hawk. Of course, he's a defensive lineman versus Hawk being a linebacker, but Reggie White is also versatile that you can play him at left end. I think you can play him at defensive tackle as well. And the reason, if you're getting multiple cards, right, the reason you might want to play Reggie White at defensive tackle is because we do have a really good left end in here. And if I can find him, I'll show him to you. And there he is, Eagles legend Javon Curse. So he has the highest finesse moves out of all of these cards with an 87. His block shed power move pretty low at 83 and 80, but he does have good speed, 85. Now, he is a left end, so he's going to play on the line. The only difference here, though, is that he has pretty good speed. I still kind of think of comparing him to AJ Hawk, who has 86 speed. Surprising that Curse is -1. And then I would say the best all-around pass rusher. So if you're looking for something specific, we just broke all those down, but the best all-around pass rusher, in my opinion, I'll absolutely be adding this card to the squad, is Derek Thomas. 85 speed, 87 excel, 86 strength, and then look at this. I think this is extremely balanced, right? 86 play rec, 88 block shed, 88 power move, 87 finesse move. So like all three of the key major pass rushing and block shedding or run stopping stats are all above 87 or higher. So 87 finesse, 88 power, 88 block shed. I would say this is probably one of my top 3 cards to choose from out of this entire pack. Definitely the best pass rusher. There's only 2 quarterbacks to choose from, Matt Leinart and Vince Young, and I think this is kind of obvious here is that Vince Young's the better of the 2. So if you do need a quarterback, go with Vince Young. He's got stock 85 speed. I think if you get his power up, he can get Escape Artist. I don't know how good his throwing release is in the game. I can tell you Matt Leinart's is terrible. I would stay far, far away from this card. He's slow. He does have field general, which is always good. But his release, if you played some of those solos, you may have noticed it just got awful. So Vince Young, not that he has much competition here, but he is the best quarterback in this promo to choose from because he can get Eagles Chem once I eventually get the power up, which is a bit expensive right now. He will likely be my starting quarterback. He probably will be my starting quarterback even without it. So Vince Young, if you're looking for a quarterback. All right, so 6 down, 4 to go. We got 2 defensive players, 2 offensive players. Let's take a look at them. Phillip Buchanan. So I like this card because he's fast, okay? He has good man coverage. The only thing that concerns me a bit is he's 5'11". So 89 speed, 89 excel, 90 agility. Agility is very important for corners. You get animations because of it, especially if you put acrobat. 87 man coverage. I think he has the highest man coverage rating out of all of these cards. 84 zone, 86 press. Again, because moss animations are kind of prevalent right now in MUT 22, I would be a little wary of this card because of the height, him being 5'11". And if you're looking for a corner and you only got one option here, the best corner to choose, in my opinion, is Antrell Roll. And that's because, he's fast with the 90 speed. So obviously he's faster than Buchanan, but he's also 6 foot. His excel, I think, is better at 88. His man coverage is tied at 87. I'm pretty sure Buchanan was 87 as well. Zone 84, press is a little low at 83, but all in all, this is the best corner to choose from out of all of them. And I would say, once again, we already named Derek Thomas as one of our top 3. I think Antrell Roll is also in the top 3 as well. 2 more to go over. They're both going to be wide receivers. We already know, right? Wide receivers, when it comes to them, we want speed. I hate the fact that this guy has a Cowboy uniform on in his picture, but it is what it is. We got to deal with it. 90 speed, Chicago Bear legend, Roy Williams, 6'3", very tall. I will say one thing that I noticed while playing through the solos to get this free pack is that all I had to do is put him on a streak and throw it up to him, and he beat a lot of the solos for me. So his route running is decent. 87 deep route running, 88 mid, 85 short. Pretty balanced there. Catching 86, catching traffic 86, spec catch 83. Just honestly, overall, really good card. And then the last one, again, another wide receiver, and I would say this is going to be the 3rd of my top 3, is Joey Galloway. And we're mainly picking him number 1 because he's not wearing Cowboys on his card. And number 2, he's just a bit faster. Shorter as well, 5'11", might be a good slot wide receiver there, but 91 speed, 85 catching, 83 catching traffic. His route running is not as good as Roy Williams, so honestly, Roy Williams might be a little bit better, but we're going to ignore, he's not, right? Because he wears cowboy uniforms. Short route running, 82, medium, 85, deep, 87. So I would say number 1, 2, and 3 is going to be Derek Thomas, Antrell Roll, and then 3A and 3B, Joey Galloway, Roy Williams. Two really good options at wide receiver. The one thing to keep in mind, right, is that on Wednesday, part of the brand new MCS Twitch Drop program, you're going to be able to earn yourself a free 89 overall Tyreek Hill. So keep that in mind. If you're going to pick a wide receiver, you're going to get another fast wide receiver for free on Wednesday. We'll have a video on that when it drops, when that content goes live on Tuesday and Wednesday for you guys. So just keep that in mind because these are Nat cards, so you're probably going to be stuck with them for a little while. Let me know down below in the comment section, who are you going to pick? I'm still unsure on who I'm going to pick at this point, but we'll have somebody, obviously, on the squad very soon along. We're going to get a bunch of these guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.